Hey guys, welcome back to a late night reading here for the rooster people and all those that are born in the year of the rooster. So welcome back. Let's give these a shuffle and let's see what's in store for the roosters this week. Oh, we're just going to throw that one away. Let's pop it back in there. Let's give it a shuffle. And I think we'll stop there, and we'll take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Oh, we got a hat trick of whites, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's all going to be all right. It's a very positive looking week, but are the cards compatible? Let's have a little look. So we've got the rabbit. So not a great start for roosters, because the rabbit is actually your conflict card, but it is a catalyst card, and it's a fast catalyst card. Something's happened relatively quickly. I think like something's come around relatively quickly that it's not like you weren't expecting it. You were expecting it, but you weren't expecting it to just turn up now, like this right now. It's happening. And that change has just come swooping in. Everything's just about to get really busy. Everything's just about to get really sort of full on. You're going to be rushing around like that. So basically like a headless chicken. You're going to be running around like a headless chicken. And there's going to be a lot of things that need to be communicated about here. You need to keep the lines of communication open, because not everybody works like you. Not everybody works like you. That conflict card there, which is the rabbit for the rooster. And if you want to know more about your conflict cards, hit the subscribe button, because we will be doing videos on that in the future, conflict cards and all of that. But that's potentially saying a change of perspective is needed, or at least be open to other people's ideas or opinions and stuff like this, because not everybody thinks like you. You don't need to start this with or what you're going into or what you're moving towards, the stuff that's now happening for you. You don't want to start with arguments and confrontation and resentment and animosity. So keep the lines of communication open. If you've got a problem with somebody, be clear about it, be respectful in that respect, and just be honest. And I don't think you're going to have a problem with that, because you are a rooster person. And you've got no problem with just saying how it is, when it is, what it is, and that's it. You either like it or you lump it. But just be aware that not everybody thinks in the same sort of mindset as you do, and that realistically, trying to relate with people or trying to sympathize with people could actually get you brownie points in places that are going to benefit you in the future, or as things come along. Just remember that diplomacy and being a little bit more sort of open to negotiation and compromise could get you a few favors that could help you out in the future. We've got that tiger card jumping in there, so there is emotional stuff going on, romantic stuff going on, something sort of intense now, something that's sort of like either like you're really kind of like in a place where you want to make the next move. Potentially you want stronger sort of relationship, or some sort of I'm not going to say marriage, because not everybody's for marriage and stuff, but commitment. Maybe commitment. You're looking for commitment, more sort of a statement being made. Maybe marriage, maybe swapping keys, or going on a holiday together for the first time, or something, the next step. Or potentially being single, you are wanting to do more for yourself, and you're wanting to maybe take up more hobbies, or get out the house a bit more. As the weather starts changing now, you're going to be looking for you're looking for adventure. You're going to be looking for sort of holidays, festivals, things to do, things that get you out the house, things that get you out there socializing with people, whatever it is you like to do. It's a good time to start making plans in that respect. Definitely start making plans to progress in either situation, because it's all about you. It's all about you this time. Everything's about how you feel and how it's going to make you feel. So, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you're ready to take the next step to it, then do it. Be honest, as I say, be just clear about it. Don't beat around the bush. basically just come straight in. But there is busyness about you right now, as I say, running around, rushing about like a headless chicken. Potentially, you're not pursuing anything romantic or taking things to the next step simply because you just don't have the time for it. And I'm not saying that, you know, you're too occupied to maintain your relationships. I'm just saying that potentially taking things to the next level or changing the dynamic could be something that is you know, it would change it too much to the point where the dynamic would be off, and it may actually complicate things more than make it easier. However, right now where you're at is actually a happy place. It's actually a good place. It's actually a place where, as I say, you're wanting to do these things, or you're wanting to, I guess, in some way make I don't want to say make a mountain out of a molehill, so to speak, but you're kind of wanting to make more excitement. You're trying to make things a little bit more this, that, and the other, when really maybe that's not what you need. Maybe what it is you need is to concentrate on the place you're already at. And maybe it's that place you're already at that is actually in a good place, but that's why you want things to change. You know, if you're in a relationship and it's in a good place, you may be thinking, actually, we could go the next level or start something, you know, in the sense of the next step. But when that changes, how do you know if that's going to work? That could just actually make things more complicated, and actually change things not for the better. And the same with if you weren't in a relationship, for example. If you were to you know, feel good about yourself now and you're feeling confident and stuff, that's why you want to go out and do these things and be social and go on adventures and stuff like this. But potentially doing that could actually, you see what I mean? Right now, you're in a happy place, you're in a good place. But don't ever get too comfortable with that, because the universe likes to play its little tricks on us all. And the gods will take their sacrifices. We have got a catalyst right there, again, with the sheep card, which again is saying that there is change to be had. And this is a more forceful change than the rabbit catalyst card. Rabbit is more of a fast change, fast paced, you know, being thrown in the deep end, basically pushed straight off the diving board. You don't really see it coming. The goat, however, is more forceful. That's a little bit different. It's almost like a kind of you're not pushed off a diving board. You're kind of like dragged behind a bloody bus. And it just takes you there. You've got no time to. You're not going to have time to prepare for this. There is change coming. There is sort of, as I say, a period now where you're in a good place, everything's going well, you're kind of wanting things to progress or change in a different way and make things a bit different, but those changes are going to naturally happen anyway. Those changes will naturally happen now. The rabbit isn't like the catalyst card for you, like the sheep is, because the rabbit is actually your conflict card, whereas that goat card coming in there in the positive, that's not a conflict card. The sheep and the rooster, they are they're kind of like just like not in, they're not compatible, so they don't tend to they don't rub each other up the wrong way, so to speak, because they don't avoid each other, I guess. They just don't mingle. They just stay apart from each other as sort of like naturally. And I think that's because as a rooster, you are quite a hard taskmaster. You are a disciplinarian. You are kind of like the type of person to be like, this is how I need to do this, is how I want this done, a bit of a perfectionist. And I think right now, what's happening is you've got something that's good. I don't know what it is. It could be romantically or not. I don't know. But you've got something that is going on that is good. And because it's going good, you feel like it could be time to kind of make it better than good, because good's not great and great isn't perfect. So potentially it's something now that you're wanting to perfect. There's something you want to work on, or you are working on something that you know needs your time and energy, and you're going to be busy at this and be on this for a while to figure it out. Think about it as you will. You will think about it and you'll work it out eventually. But you've got to put the time into that. You've got to put the effort into that. And a lot of people won't understand this. As I say, there needs to be a bit of a, you know, sympathy for other people not having the same brain as you do. Out of all of the signs in the Chinese Zodiac, the rooster is the only bird. you are the only bird in all of the zodiacs. So you do have a sort of more unique personality than others. A little bit like dragons, because they're the only sort of mythical creature, if you like. They have a sort of unique personality, a unique ego, just like the rooster. And potentially right now, you are looking to perfect something that's already okay, it's already good, and change is already happening around you. So potentially, you've already got what you want. Maybe you just don't know it yet. But we'll find out next week, won't we, when we come back and do another reading for the rooster people. That'll be next Friday. I'll be back tomorrow for the dog and the boar. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because we'll be doing videos like this every day for all of the personalities, and we will also be doing those bonus videos on the affinity triangles and the conflict signs and the soulmate lines and basically everything. So if you want to know more, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.